Good morning. Good morning, man. Oh, when I tell you it's a beautiful day to be alive. But you know what? Let's chit chat. Let me just get that out the way right now. Let's talk about it. Let's chit chat while I eat my breakfast, okay? What you eating for breakfast? What y'all eating? What y'all got? I got my vanilla coffee right here. Delicious, delicious. I added another teaspoon of vanilla in there because I wanted it more vanilla-y. It was already vanilla-y, but I wanted more vanilla-y. Oh yeah, I got my avocado and my butter bread. Yes, Lord, please and thank you. I got the ass of the bread. Let me tell y'all something. This bread right here costs $7 a loaf. Okay, I'm not trying to throw away the ass. I'm not trying to throw away the middle. I'm not throwing away the edges. I'm eating every last drop of it. I wanted to get the crumbs out of it and eat them too, but I said to myself, T, don't do too much. Yup, and got the two asses right here. And you know what I did with them? I buttered them up real good with some butter. I got my avocado here, aka pear. That's what I'm about to eat for breakfast. Y'all already know avocado is my weakness. Last night, my baby asked me, my throat itching. My baby said, Mom, if you had a choice between avocado and tomatoes, which one would you get rid of? You have to get rid of one. When I tell you, I told her just shoot me my big toe. I don't want to get rid of either of them. I don't. But if I had a choice, I'd get rid of my tomato. It's a hard one, but yeah. But avocado is my weakness. But y'all, I love watching movies. When I do watch TV, I'm watching a movie, right? I love watching movies. I love watching movies like Interstellar, movies like The Truman Show, movies like The Matrix, all of them, all the Matrix, all of them. RoboCop. I like watching movies like that, like sci-fi, futuristic kind of like movies. I love that. Me and my son, my big boy. That's what we do. That's how we like to spend our time when it's just me and him. When Ari's missing in action, that's what me and him do. We'll watch movies. Ari's not really a movie person. She'll watch. She'll send me tons and tons of TikToks, and we'll just laugh about it all day. But me and him, we're the movie buffs, and one of our favorite movie to watch is The Truman Show. We'll watch that show. And Jim Carrey, man, this guy, he's genius. He's freaking hilarious. I love me some Jim Carrey. Can't nobody tell me nothing bad about Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey did what? Oh, okay. No, it ain't true. It ain't him. It's his double. But The Truman Show, man, that movie is a real. Whoever thought about that movie was genius. When I tell you genius, because every day that we live, we don't realize that we're living on our own movie script. We're writing our own movie every day. Every time we go to sleep, we're writing our script. Somebody's watching us. Somebody's watching us do something, right? And that movie right there is just like, it's so eerie. It has it's all of it is true. In my opinion, I love that movie. I remember more than one instances. If you like pay close attention and not be overly obsessed with it, you could see certain things happening around you, and you're like, okay, why? Like one time, I'm gonna tell you about one time. It was more than one time, but I remember this time specifically. I used to get off of work, and just to clear my mind, I would just go sit in a parking lot somewhere. Just Walmart was one of my favorite places to just sit in the parking lot. Not even to people watch, just to sit there and like clear my mind after work, and just thinking about life and what am I gonna do next and what's coming next. And I would just sit there in Walmart parking lot. And I remember one time in particular, me and my best friend were on the phone, and I'm talking to her. And I never park at Walmart when I go there and I'm just chilling in the parking lot, loitering in the parking lot. I always park way out in the parking lot where nobody's gonna bother me, where nobody's gonna see me, where nobody's gonna, bother me, period. Where I don't have to smile with anybody, where I don't have to talk to anybody. So I was all the way out in the parking lot at Walmart. I'm the only one out there. Only one out there in the parking lot. And I'm talking to my best friend on the phone. And as we're talking, slowly but surely, one car comes, two car comes, three car, and I'm telling her, girl, I try to escape these people. I pull all the way out here in the parking lot at Walmart, all the way out here to be by myself. And you mean to tell me these people gonna come all the way out here and park by me and walk to the store? That's really spooky. And it happens all the time. It happens all the time. I could pull up at the front of the house on the driveway and all the neighbors pull up at the same time. It's so funny. It's like, what are y'all doing? But the other crazy thing is, I've never seen any of my neighbors come home with groceries. Never. And I'm wondering, do they see me come home with groceries? I do it almost every day. But I've never seen any of our neighbors come home with groceries. Never. Not even an Uber drop off. Not even none of that. Which is baffling because the neighbors have children, they're older people, and I'm like, where you getting your groceries? And when do you leave the house, homeboy? Say, homegirl. When you get them little shorts showing your kneecaps out here on this Sunday? Where you get them shorts? Yeah, you, Brenda. You. And they come out and they say hi and they're so friendly and everything. But baby, when I tell you I never see the neighbors do anything, I never see them cut their grass, but their grass is low. I never see them watering their plants, but their plants look nice and healthy. Baby. It's so funny because all of this stuff is just happening around you, and pay close attention. For the past few years, I've been paying closer attention to people and activities going on around me, and a lot of it just strike me as odd. And the first thing when you tell people that you're noticing something, they want to say that you're crazy. Something's going on with you. Like, no, I've seen them. I've seen them bringing groceries. When? Give me a day. Time. But I promise you, I never see them come home with groceries. I never see them come home. They come home and they go straight in the house. And I'm wondering, do they think the same thing about me? But another thing is, I could be pulling off the driveway, pulling off backwards, and all of a sudden 2-3 cars just pull up on every corner like, where y'all coming from? The Truman Show. It's so funny. You gotta watch that movie. Y'all, you gotta watch that movie. That movie is real life. It's real life, and some of us, we don't pay attention to it. We just nonchalantly living through life, going through life, and we're all writing our own scripts. We're all in a movie. We're all on our own. Like Uriah said, that studio that they made for his show is a really, really big studio. Yeah, we all live in a big studio. We're all performing on a big stage, and we don't even know it. Oh, I know it. So the things that happen in your life are all cause and effect of how you want to write your script, right? How do you want your movie to go? How do you want your movie to turn out? You want to be the villain in your movie? Okay, be the villain. Okay, you want to be the good guy in your movie? You be the good guy in your movie. But guess what? You're always the main character. In your movie, you have the starring role. So you get to say what happens, when it happens, how it happens, where you want to be at, how you want to do it, what you want to wear when you're there, what you want to eat when you're there. It's all your choice. You're in full control of how your script is written, right? You're in full control of how your movie's going to end, how your movie's going to go. Not necessarily end, because we don't know the end. All we know is we're constantly on a stage performing our asses off. But the whole trick about it is, while you're on that stage, make the best of it, right? Do and give your best performance. Not for anybody else to be watching, for you. To please yourself. Right? But watch that movie. It's called The Truman Show. And there's another movie, it's called Interstellar. Interstellar is a very good movie. If I'm not mistaken, Interstellar is about repeating stuff in your life. You're constantly repeating stuff until you get it right. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's that movie. You're constantly repeating, going down the same rabbit hole, going down the same path until you figure out that you got to do something different. Trust me. Trust me. I know. I know. I've been living it since I realized that I was living it. If that makes any sense. I've been living it since the moment I realized that I'm the author. I'm the script writer. I get to say what happens and how it happens. And I think I finally got my finger on it. But the crazy thing about it is, like I said, we don't know the ending. We know the beginning and we know the middle because we're living the middle. We're literally living the middle, but we don't know the ending. So make the middle the part that you can remember, the part that you know, the part that you're doing right now. Make the middle the best part. Make that the meat of your script, right? Make that the juiciest part. Make that the juiciest part, baby, because the beginning was an explosion. That was you coming into yourself, right? You picking up that pen and that paper and starting to write your script. That was the beginning. Now you're in the middle, right? Okay, come on. Come on, you're in the meat of it. You're in the thick of it, all right? So you do the damn thing when you're in the middle. You do the damn thing because you don't know how the end is going to come and what the end is going to be. Like the Truman Show, I don't want to give you the end of the movie. I don't want to tell you the end of it. I need you to watch it. But like the Truman Show, it literally never ends, right? You just make the best of it while you're here. And you write the best script. And you put yourself in great positions and you put yourself in good outcomes, right? Sometimes you'll bump your toes, sometimes you'll stumble, sometimes your pencil will break while you're writing the script. But baby, guess what? Get something more permanent. Don't write with a pencil next time. Get a pen, so whatever you write will stick, right? Just like your choices in life. The next time you do it, the next time you make a choice, it'll stick because you're writing with a pen and not a pencil, right? Y'all, I love y'all on today and tomorrow. So go watch, just go to the Sci-Fi channel on Netflix or on anything and look up The Truman Show. That movie will have you thinking, if you are ready and willing and your mind is free and your mind is open and you're not closed, that movie will make a lot of sense to you. You're literally walking on your own movie script every day. Every day you're living that life. You're doing the damn thing. You're in your own Netflix movie. Not even Netflix, baby. You big time. You big time. We talking about HBO, Cinemax, Showtime. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah.